trauma and painful core beliefs that we have, limiting core beliefs, anchor in 3 places in our body. So they have the mental, those grippy thoughts, or those particularly aggressive thoughts that are the thoughts of coming from trauma or wounding. It anchors emotionally. So there's usually if we tune in and kind of, I sometimes do like if we like if the thoughts had a little wire and we were going to move down, we'd go to the emotion. And the emotional layer is there, which can be anything from fear, terror, grief, depression, any name of it, that's the emotional layer. And if we go down, 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 there's a 3rd layer, which is a physical radiation in the body. The chest, the throat, behind the liver, it's all sort of solar plex area, is kind of a knotted, twisted sense. And so the way, where I come from or how I work is that physical layer is the source. That's actually what's creating the emotion, and the emotion's creating the thoughts. So if we unplug the physical, basically I call them, the physical are like shards of glass. They've taken pictures of connective tissue, and they see these little crystal forms. It's like these little traumatic shards of glass stuck in the system. And so when we work at that layer, it's the simplest and it's the source. And how we work at that layer is we find a way, and we can sense that layer because we can feel the contraction. And we find a way to touch it and to support it and love it. Where those physical sensations are non-specific, it's not like you could actually physically touch it, but you find the way that sort of in your mind's eye you could actually touch it. And by touching it, you can touch it with awareness and stillness and love. And those 2 forms are very effortless. And that pain in your system is effortful, which is why it's painful. So when we touch it with effortless, it's just energy. And it moves to its most dominant force. And effortlessness is more dominant than effort. And it unwinds very much like a crystal of salt or sugar. Let's say a little crystal of sugar, if you put it in liquid, liquid is more effortless than the crystal. Crystal's effort. The crystal unwinds and becomes liquid. So this is actually how we work. So my work is about that. So if you head over to mysticgirlinthecity.com, which is my website, and there's a section called News and Notes, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I've written about that. Particularly there's one called Karma Busting 101, and I go into great detail about it. And my book, I don't have any here tonight, I'll never bring any, but you can pick up my book. It's on the website, it's on Amazon, you can get it anywhere actually. It has a lot going on about very specifically how to do that. And it's quite a beautiful way to do it because it's very lovely to be love and stay love and dissolve these little shards of glass. It's very challenging to work at the emotional layer because it's easy to become identified with the emotion, and then it really wrings you out. And it's difficult to work at the mental layer because it's so aggressive and so strong. So it's really kind of a simple and sweet way. It's very transformative and powerful.